have primary control of critical vehicle functions. Roger roll, Discovery.
Hello and welcome to Cutting to the Bull in the Post-Truth Apocalypse. I'm Ben, as always I'm joined by Mike.
Hello.
And Claire.
Hey.
New Year's, it's a New Year's episode. You'll get this just before New Year's Eve if you're listeners, so Happy New Year.
Or you could listen to it on New Year's Eve.
You could do, I mean you got fuck all else to do because all the pubs are shut.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in the UK. You can't go in for a substantial meal on New Year's Eve in your 3 pints, can you?
3? Is that what you're limited to?
Yeah, some places 3 pints they'll let you have while you have your substantial meal.
Your Scotch egg.
Scotch egg or a sausage roll.
If we preloaded, we could go out for 3 pints, so couldn't we? Really preloaded on your
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of day drinking to get up for that.
3 pints.
Oh, you know what? I've really missed the pub. As it's got closer to Christmas, I've started to miss the pub more. I used to like it. I just, go in a really shitty pub round by me and stand at the bar, watch the football on a Saturday afternoon if I wasn't doing anything, or an evening, No, nothing now. But anyway, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
And girls.
And girls. So we're going to do a weird news episode. It is Weird News 12, The Wrath of Karen. I love a Karen. I don't love this Karen at work, she's a bitch, but
We have all Karens.
To all Karens.
Cheers.
Well, they make things more interesting and annoying. Before we get into that, let's do some, let's thank some returning listeners. I've got to throw it out by myself then. We're going to start, Apollo in PA, Pennsylvania. Little Rock, Arkansas, I've seen you before. Quezon in the Philippines. Prague, Czech Republic. Miami, Florida. Chennai in India. Vanderbilt Park in South Africa. Bell Gardens, California. Dung-hills in Malaysia, that's a new one. Telford in the United Kingdom, that is shockingly low this week. Sort it out, Telford.
25.
Sort it out, Telford. Fuquay-Varina in North Carolina. Tel Aviv in Israel. London, United Kingdom. Flint, Michigan, you're back. Bengaluru in India, hello. Thomasville in Georgia. New York.
Hey.
Madrid, Spain. High Wycombe in the United Kingdom. Ireland. Dublin, Ireland. Greyshot, United Kingdom, that's new. Guadalajara, Spain. And still top, Shenactady, Shady Nasty, Shadynasty, however you want to say it. It's there.
Thank you to everybody,
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Alright, so let's first start with the first one. Monoliths. You are a prophet of a monolith, apparently, Mike. Or you're certainly touting yourself out to be.
I think I just got lucky, didn't I? I didn't predict this.
Just the once, yeah.
Well, this one, latest mysterious monolith, is gold and could be the structure that controls them all.
Oh.
It's definitely up in the ante, isn't it?
It is a gold one.
One monolith in the darkness to bind them or something, isn't it?
One monolith
ring
to rule them all.
Yeah.
The golden structure is the sixth monument to appear in different parts of the world in the last few weeks, causing confusion across the globe about where they come from. It's appeared in Colombia. Some of them, they sprung up on the Isle of Wight, Utah, California, Romania and the Netherlands, and it left many people across the globe puzzled about the significance and if the monoliths are connected. Some have claimed the structure in Colombia is the master monolith because it is gold. Wow. It was discovered in the municipality of Chia and the department of Cundinamarca in the centre of the South American country. While all the other monoliths have been silver in colour, some shiny, others matted, the Colombian structure is golden. Is it solid gold?
Let's have a look. That looks a bit rusty.
You know who'd love that? Them blokes on the telly who do up stuff, them upscalers.
They've upscaled the silver monolith.
Yeah, exactly. Someone come in and said, look, I've got this rusty old monolith, can you can you upscale it for me? And he said, yeah, right, I know it's gold.
Right, so there's no tracks going in and out of to sort of hunt
No.
down anyone that could have put it up.
No,
Well, you can cover your tracks, can't you?
it was found standing in a field and no trace of how it got there in the first place. The local authorities have yet to comment.
What's the weight of it? We need to
I
know
was
the
gonna
weight
say.
of it.
If it's solid fucking gold, then it ain't going to be that long, is it?
Yeah.
Not at all.
An art collective based in the US state of New Mexico appeared to take credit for the monoliths, but responding to the Isle of Wight structure, the group founder said, the monoliths are out of my control at this point. Godspeed to all the aliens working hard across the globe to propagate the myth. So the first one could have been a fake. I don't know. I
think it was an art installation. Well, they came out and said it was, didn't they? Originally.
Who, the
Oh,
aliens?
they did?
No, yeah. This, when the first one appeared, later on, a few days later, they came out and said, yeah, it's an artwork by so-and-so.
Right.
And then they must have claimed the next couple, but obviously now it's a copycat, innit?
Or it's aliens.
Ow.
No.
What's the point of it?
It's prepping them for invasion.
That's not doing a very good job, is it? 'Cause
They're
all the
coming.
markers have been moved now.
They know where they've been.
Well, what do they need them then? What's the point?
Because it had to lock into the earth or something, I don't know. Something alien that we don't understand.
That would be, if they were dug underground and you couldn't dig them out and they were just stuck there, I'd sort of be a bit more...
Yeah, and if anyone who touches it gets sucked into a hellish void, then I believe it was aliens.
Yeah.
What if aliens came out and probed everyone at night? We don't know it's not happening.
Oh, it's like a teleporter.
Could be. Could be.
The fact that someone's already said that it was an art installation in the first place, I think it's just copycat,
Where's someone getting gold from in Colombia?
But it's not real gold.
Well, I'd like to think it is. Don't burst my bubble.
They just spray painted it gold, haven't they? If it's real gold, man, there's no way that'd be worth a fucking ton.
Aliens. Anyway, there's been a lot of these monoliths. So I just want to point out, it's a bit weird. They're prepping us for invasion. It's coming before the end of the year.
Right, we've got a list, haven't we, on Wikipedia of all of them. We should go to all the places.
Yep. Morocco, Austria, Belgium, the Czech Republic, Finland, France, Germany. There's been
Multiple in Germany.
multiple in Germany. Hungary, Italy, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Romania, Russia, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden.
Is there anywhere
Switzerland,
that it hasn't been?
Ireland, I don't know where that
That's in
is.
Switzerland.
United Kingdom, Ukraine, and then we've got Canada, Alberta, British Columbia.
That's all part of
Oh yeah, so it is. United States, you got Arkansas, Utah, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Massachusetts, Michigan, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Texas, Utah, Washington DC. Then you got Australia, Panama, the Bahamas, South America, Bolivia, Colombia, Paraguay, Asia, Iran.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
It has since disappeared in Iran.
I thought all of them had disappeared or
Well, they've been removed by local
Removed.
people, haven't they? Or
Or the government. Or the military.
it's weird though, isn't it? It's just started as an art thing, and people have just copied it,
Ran with
haven't they? Yeah, and that's what I think.
I think they're heralding the dawn of a new age. Why not?
Maybe we'll find out.
I hope so. Right. Mike?
Chinese quantum computer completes 2.5 billion year task in minutes.
Well, that's impressive.
Researchers in China claim to have achieved quantum supremacy, the point where a quantum computer completes a task that would be virtually impossible for a classic computer to perform. The device, named Xiaozhang, reportedly conducted a calculation in 200 seconds that would take a regular supercomputer a staggering 2.5 billion years to complete.
Whoa.
Yeah, a standard supercomputer. I mean, my laptop ain't going to do it. It's going to do it a lot slower, so this is...
Yeah, like probably trillions or quadrillions of years.
Wow. Oh, what calculation takes that long to fucking do?
Traditional computers process data as binary bits, either a 0 or a 1.
Yeah.
Quantum computers, on the other hand, have a distinct advantage in that their bits can both be a 1 and a 0 at the same time. That raises the potential processing power exponentially, as 2 quantum bits can be in 4 possible states, 3 quantum bits can be in 8 states, and so on.
Well, I'm lost.
That means quantum computers can explore many possibilities simultaneously, while a classical computer would have to run through each option one after the other.
Yeah, I get it, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, alright.
That's the same as like the quad cores, you know, when they come out, it let the computer think about and do more things in the background. So, you know, when your computer gets sluggish,
Yeah.
it's because it's thinking about too many items in the background.
That explains a lot. My computer's shit. It's thinking about all the porn it's looked at.
The cookies, you know, I try and simplify everything. The cookies are just things that just bite onto your computer, don't they, and just make it slow and
Yeah, and track it.
track you. Just imagine them as little beasts, that are, like, you know. So every so often you've got to wipe your computer and stuff.
That explains a lot. Alright, Dingo, so this is quite an achievement then.
I'd say so.
But what are they going to use it for?
Well,
Yeah, what they're working out, Mike.
well, these kind of calculations that they're performing aren't particularly useful themselves.
Right.
They're mostly tests just to show off the potential power of the computers. So nothing at the moment, but eventually...
So why do I need a quantum computer?
Well, it'll be...
To do
Super
super
fast,
maths,
wouldn't it?
so we don't really need at the moment.
Sold! Take my money!
Yeah, but it'd be great in things like weather, determining the weather. That's so complicated, it requires so many factors.
The weatherman can't even get it right.
Yeah, I know, but a quantum computer might be able to.
Oh.
To get me. Might get better at that, get better at predicting earthquakes, hurricanes, things like that.
What about the future? Can it predict the future?
I don't think it could predict the
No,
future.
well, what's the point? I'm yet to be sold on the point of having one then.
I just gave you a list of things.
Well, you know, earthquakes are going to
Save
happen and the
people's
weather's
lives.
always going to be shit. We could use cats and dogs to predict earthquakes. We just got to pay attention to what they're doing.
It's still impressive. It did a super piece of maths that we don't really give a shit about in a very small amount of time. It's fine. It's good.
Okay, well,
Yeah, the calculation was what's known as boson sampling, which computes the output of a complex optical circuit.
great. Well, you know, I've always fancied working out the output of a complex optical circuit, and now I can.
And you don't have to wait 2.5 billion years.
Oh, you know what? That's a massive time saver for me.
There you go.
I can do so much more now. If only I had something to do. You can always wank.
This is a step in the right direction. Big maths is big stuff.
Yeah, but
Makes big things. Are you sold yet?
And eventually a quantum computer could organise the whole sort of production and transportation of goods.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Could be the brain of Amazon.
that's it, because they'd be able to have nodes at every point along the line. It'll know when things are running low, reorder them. You know what I mean? The traditional computer wouldn't have the power to do that, would it?
no, it would have to be a big one.
So,
Yeah, but you're saying that, and all I'm hearing is
Star Trek Future, mate.
You're saying that, and all I'm hearing is Skynet and
Well,
Terminator.
that's obviously the danger.
That's all I'm hearing is that they're gonna. This quantum computer's
That's
gonna.
AI.
This quantum computer's gonna go. Well, I can do this calculation in 200 seconds. It'll take a fucking Earth. It'll take one of these squishy meat sacks 2.5 billion years. You know what? I don't think I need them. Don't think I need them at all.
That's the danger, isn't it?
Maybe I'll just launch all their nuclear weapons. Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. Ultron was a supercomputer designed.
Consciousness isn't something that a machine can get.
It's 50-50, innit?
I'm sorry, it's going to happen. It's going to realise that it's far superior to us, and we're all going to end up in fucking glass pods, fueling these rampant diabolical machines. Just like the Matrix. For all we know, it's already happened. We're sat in a pod now somewhere.
It's quite possible.
It is possible.
You know,
What can we do about it?
Well, nothing, to be honest.
Need to find Neo.
Morpheus.
Or Morpheus.
Well, that's going to take forever. We haven't got those kind of contacts.
If you had a quantum computer, you could find him in seconds.
Yeah, but then he's going to become self-aware and enslave us anyway. It's the ultimate paradox.
Moving on.
Fuck China and its quantum computer. Fuck them. I don't want it. As long as my laptop can run Football Manager, I do not care.
So I've chosen something a little bit more festive.
Well, you are looking very festive tonight.
Yeah, I'm wearing like my Santa dress.
Very funky.
Very funky, yeah. KFC fans are physically sick after learning the secret ingredients in its gravy.
Oh, it's not fucking Colonel fucking... It's not his cum, is it?
It's not...
Colonel Sanders jizz.
Well, what if it's Colonel Sanders?
Yeah.
They've got his body and they just shave a little bit off for every tank of gravy they make. Chuck it in.
There's a Channel 4 documentary on at the moment, Inside KFC at Christmas, that's looking at how they, how they operate at Christmas. They've also made like this sort of hash brown type thing with a little well in the middle, so you can, tip your gravy into it over your chicken and whatever.
No, I don't go to KFC, so...
You're not a KFC fan, Mike?
No, I'm not.
KFC
Yeah.
fan? You like KFC? What do you think about the gravy?
I don't have it.
You don't have the gravy? I've never
I have
had
the
gravy.
beans.
You have the beans.
Every time.
Always wanted to try the gravy because of the South Park episode where they're like hoarding gravy in KFC.
Yeah.
Remember that episode?
Yeah.
And I tried it for the first time the other day and I wasn't impressed really.
Oh, is it?
It was really bland and nasty, and after reading what it's actually made out of, I'm sort of regretting it a little bit. Yeah, all the fans have discovered this week that they make the gravy out of what is 3.5 litres of water and 2 scoops of the KFC crackling.
Okay. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's how my mum makes gravy.
That's how you make gravy, isn't it?
Is it how you make gravy, which is made up over the leftover juices and pieces of chicken scraps from the fryer.
Scraps.
Chicken scraps in the fryer sounds a bit grim.
So if you just scroll down a touch there, that's what... So they scoop a bit of that and make the gravy out of it.
It does look horrible
So
to the listener. It is...
it looks like a brown mush.
I think I did something to that similar this morning. No,
Is
obviously
that any different to an OXO cube? That's what I'm thinking.
No, you usually use stock, don't you? Stock cubes, like an OXO cube.
That's what they're using, isn't it? They're using...
This is all the burnt bits off the outside.
Yeah,
It's
see-
like a bit of the scum at the bottom of
Yeah.
the fryer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... You might have a point there.
There is a magic ingredient that no one seems to know. It says that in the article.
Yeah, Anne from KFC, she's like, yeah, there's a magic ingredient and the staff aren't even allowed to know.
Well, how the hell do they... The staff aren't allowed to know. How can they prepare it?
Well, they've got like a gravy mix. A gravy... And then they add a bit of this to add that chickeny, burnt, nasty flavour.
Colonel Sanders, they're adding a bit of Colonel Flanders. Colonel Sanders' skin.
Yeah, the gravy making process didn't go down well with many viewers watching it on...
Yeah. Well, I'm with this person, a third person that wrote on Twitter, people getting funny about gravy made from chicken fat. How did you actually think gravy was made? That's what I mean. I'm like, it's a bit grim that it's the bits in the bottom of the fryer, but
It's not the same as having like when you make a chicken dinner and you got the juices just in the tray and that little bit of fat. It's not the same as at the bottom of the fryer.
Yeah, it could have been there weeks.
could have been, I suppose. Yeah.
Actually, I don't know how often they clean out fryers. I've no idea. I presume it's probably going to be fairly regularly, but even so,
It's just that's just not the same.
I don't think the manager of KFC has got like his
You're
retirement
a
grease.
gravy lover, aren't you?
I am. I like my gravy thick enough to choke a rat.
Yeah, it was fairly thick, the gravy, but it was just not flavourful at all.
Did you get a skin on top if you left it? Because that's how you know good gravy.
I didn't leave it long enough. Dipping my chips in it.
Oh,
It comes in a little jug, it does.
oh, nice. Cute.
No, I'm not a chips and gravy fan, really.
No.
For beans or
Have gravy.
curry sauce.
I have gravy on fish and chips and everything.
Oh, if I have fish and chips, I don't have mushy peas.
Oh, gravy every time.
Or curry sauce.
Oh, screw this sauce. Disgusting.
No.
Okay, next bit of
Moving on.
news.
Yeah, pilots draw penis in the sky with a jet to support the Russian football captain.
A pea.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's having an operation on his penis, is he?
No. Pilots who carried out a penis-shaped flight pattern in support of a football captain are under investigation. Mainly because they manoeuvred their passenger jet through the air so it drew the shape of a penis in the sky. The phallic-like turns are captured on flight tracking software and apparently a bizarre act of solidarity with the Russian football team's captain. The unnamed crew of the Russian Podsafe airline are reported to have flown the plane like that. He was suspended. The team captain is Artem Dzuboya. Is that how you say it? Zuber, who was suspended from international duty after footage showing him to appearing to masturbate in bed was leaked online.
What?
So he's filming himself jacking off in bed and he's been banned from the Russian team.
Right.
And they've flown this plane like in the shape of a penis as a show of solidarity with him.
Why are you filming yourself wanking?
Why not? Oh, you're asking
Because-
me? Are you asking
because
is it a hypothetical
The
question?
Russian fucking football captain.
Maybe he was sending it to his wife. On the way at international duty, love, is what you're missing. Maybe they're having some sexy time.
I wouldn't stream it live.
But his wife wouldn't have told them, would they? Would she?
Well, no, but it got leaked, so maybe someone hacked him.
Shit. I don't think it should be suspended though.
No, it's a bit much, isn't it? I mean, maybe have the captaincy taken from him.
He's only had a wank.
Can you respect a man that films himself masturbating?
Well, if I knew it
He
was for
didn't
his
put
wife.
it out online, did he?
Yeah.
Oh no. Let's scroll down and see
Right.
see there's a reason. I'm sure there's a darker reason behind it. It's basically he reckons the Podsafe captains expressed their support. They showed their attitude to him being bullied. Oh, it was hacked. And the 32-year-old St. Petersburg player was blackmailed for $5 million over the compromising video, which was hacked from his mobile phone.
Well, you can't suspend him for that. Fucking hell, a bit harsh, isn't
That's
it?
rough, that is.
The married player reportedly met a hacker responsible for stealing the intimate footage and refused to pay the ransom.
Well, I wouldn't pay it.
I don't know, because if you give it into one, you know.
That's it. Everyone's going to be hacking your phone, stealing your wanking videos.
He's done it under the duvet, didn't it say? It's not like he had his cock out.
Well, it doesn't matter if he did, he's wanking, that's what happens. Has to come out at some point. Doesn't it?
There's showing him appearing to masturbate in bed.
Well,
Oh, so it's not even like, you know.
oh,
Oh,
It's
it's
gonna
not
go-
what I was imagining.
I'm just going to go see if I can find it. Go check out the Russian captain's dong. See
So
what
I mean, he's been blackmailed over it and he's been suspended. It's a bit harsh.
Oh, the Russians take this kind of thing very seriously, obviously.
Yeah. Well, they don't like the cock being drawn in the sky, do they?
No, but it's kind of fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, wow. I mean, I feel they fucked up with the one testicle because it's
Looks like
slightly
it's got
smaller.
3.
Yeah.
It does,
The
yeah.
third one does look like a tumour.
Yeah.
It's a prophecy.
Oh, that's good. I mean,
Tumour.
it'd be great if you could the vapor trails or chemtrails showed up like that in the sky.
See this picture on the very bottom right hand
Yeah.
side? Is that of him in bed when
Yeah.
I guess so.
he's looking a bit suspect, isn't he?
Yeah. He looks like he knows someone's watching him. His eyes are questioning.
Well, now the world's watching him.
Yeah, but hopefully he's got a magnificent dong, so it won't matter.
It was under the covers.
Yeah, I think.
There's no
think it's
dong on show.
Well, in that case, I definitely wouldn't pay $5 million for it.
No.
So, can you see my dick in it? No, I'm not paying you then. Next one.
Okie doke. Flame-throwing drone used to torch wasps' nests in China.
That could not go well.
Whose job's that? I'll have it.
The device is used as part of a campaign to eradicate more than 100 wasp nests near the city of Chongqing. And there's a
Jesus
picture.
fucking Christ.
Wow!
I know, yeah.
That's sick. Look, you can see it's got like the drone, and below it, it's got a little sort of tank. It must have some sort of
The petrol
fuel in it,
yeah.
and then it's got an extended like little arm, and it's going.
It's shooting flames, what? 6 feet?
Yeah, into that is. I mean, in all fairness, that is a big ass fucking wasp nest.
Do you think he's sitting in the van going?
See, they've got flame-throwing drones and quantum computers. What happens if that takes over the drones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not, it's just a fucking recipe for disaster. Let's just go back to the loom and horsepowers.
Well, as soon as the AI realises what the humanity's doing to the planet, it's going to want to do something about it, isn't it? Because we're threatening its survival as well.
Well, I think we should just go back to riding horses and making clothing on a loom just to make sure. Because we're going to end up, the AI is going to end up killing us all.
You're going to reignite the Luddite movement, Ben?
Yep, I am.
I'm already sewing a few clothes, so yeah, I'm good. I'm alright with that, Ben.
Yeah, there we go.
Mike?
Yeah.
All technology destroyed.
Yeah. No. I just want to watch the football.
Yeah.
No electricity, we're not having that. No electricity.
Shampoo, no football, I can't
You'll have to get by then, wouldn't you?
I'll just sit.
Everyone
What are you
will be
doing,
on the
Mike? Just sat
wireless.
there, I'm watching the football. Just replaying old games in my head.
Oh, this is shit.
Why did I pick this one? 0-0.
We're watching Burnley versus Preston from 1986.
Oh, he was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Photographic memory, Clair. I'm like that man
What, Rain Man? Yeah, you are a bit, you're
I was
right.
doing for more Bradley Cooper, that film where he takes that pill.
Oh, Limitless.
That's it.
Yeah, that's not a bad movie, actually.
Can't say I've seen
I'd rather be in than Rain Man.
You're more of a Rain Man. I'm sorry, but this is just a recipe for disaster.
I still like the job.
And then what about if all the flaming, hundreds and thousands of flaming wasps start spreading out over the neighbourhood? I mean, they're going to live long, but even so.
I think
A lot of people die from them, Ben.
I think their wings will go up fairly quickly, won't it?
Yeah.
You know, and they'll be all hitting the ground, and they'll just be little bodies without wings, sort of
Burning.
crawling about and wiggling, isn't it?
Yeah. Is there a clean-up drone as well?
I should imagine they just leave them on the floor, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're torched, aren't they? It'll be ash.
Yeah, so that's gonna whip into people's eyes when the wind picks up. The wasps will get their final bit of revenge. I mean, alright, that is a massive wasp's nest.
Yeah.
It's the biggest wasp nest I've ever seen. But even so.
There's 100 of them fuckers.
Yeah, alright, okay, but I still don't think that they should be pissing around with that and a quantum computer at the same time.
And it's quite remote as well, I think, and a lot of people are dying. If you get stung by more than like 30 odd wasps, I think, you got a chance of dying.
Let's put that to the test.
I say you wouldn't like that job though, come on.
Yeah, I would. I'd like to control anything with a flamethrower.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the guy with a flamethrower, like you always see in the movies, because he always tends to die a very horrible death. Like his tank will get shot and he'll set on fire and then explode.
He has got the fire, you know.
Yeah, but I don't want that job. But controlling
It's
a
got the fire.
controlling a flamethrower drone, yeah, I'd do that. I'd have a go at that. All right, Claire.
Okay, so there was a guy who sued his parents over them destroying his porn. So earlier this year, this guy started suing his parents because they'd got rid of his porn stash, and he believed the collection was worth almost $30,000.
Wow.
Where did he keep it all? Jesus, is that like mags or
Mags and vids, I guess.
crikey?
Maybe, you know,
Memorabilia.
flashlights and things.
Yeah.
Who knows? Memorabilia.
Memorabilia.
There's bound to be porn memorabilia.
Yeah, I suppose there is.
You
yeah.
know, or videos, DVDs
Deep
signed by
throat.
the stars.
So he's looking to receive a large reimbursement from the US District Judge Paul Maloney, as it was ruled on Wednesday that the parents owed the money to their son for destroying his property. David, who's 42, is set to get $75,000. I thought he said it was worth $30,000.
Oh, well, you got the emotional trauma of it being destroyed, haven't you?
Oh. From Beth and Paul Working, his parents, David won a summary judgment for the case, and his parents can file written submissions on the damages until February. So, yeah, he estimated it was worth like 25 to 30. And yeah, he is claiming for terrible damages.
Treble damages.
Treble damages.
Which, because it's wanton destruction, they want to punish his parents, obviously. It's,
He's got to be estranged from him, hasn't he?
Well, he is now. David was living with his parents in Glenhaven. He's not now.
Oh, this was post-divorce. Probably because he had 30 grand's worth of porn. Imagine being married and your wife's like, do you really need that much porn?
Do you need a whole room full of porn?
Yeah.
That brings in the word of the day. He's got a snuggler.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps all his porn in his snuggler.
Snuggery.
Snuggery, sorry.
Yeah, his snuggery.
In his snuggery.
Buggery in the snuggery.
Do you want to hear what his dad wrote in a letter when he
then.
discovered that his 12 boxes of porno films, magazines had disappeared? Frankly, David, I did you a big favour by getting rid of all this stuff. That you would buy and watch films depicting such violence is beyond the pale. I have no words to express the depth of my shock and disappointment. Believe it or not, one reason for why I destroyed your porn was for your own mental and emotional health. I would have done the same if I'd found a kilo of crack cocaine.
I think he's an obsessive wanker. Just all his son. He just won't go to work or anything.
I want to know how the dad knew what was on it.
You just look at the titles, don't you?
Well, I guess so, but I think...
You know, if it all like smack my bitch up 7, you know what I mean? Then it's a bit violent, isn't it? You do get a lot of violent porn. I don't see the point in that.
Ben,
Doesn't
where are you
tip
going to
it.
hide 30 grand worth of porn?
It's funny you should answer that, Claire. I've got a cupboard.
His dad's going to come across it. Boom.
I mean, 30 grand is a lot of porn.
Fuck me, it is.
I mean, he says there's items that are invaluable, so let's assume there's some kind of memorabilia aspect to some of this.
Well, it could mean it's sentimental value. I'd be first one to that mag and you chucked it.
What if it's like there's custom stuff in there? He's paid for
Snuff
custom
film.
stuff. Who knows?
Oh no.
Who knows?
David denied any of his porn was illegal. And
Well, you can say that now. It's all been burned.
a search done by the sheriff's department found there was no evidence otherwise, so it was all...
Yeah, it's been chucked. What's he searching for? It's been destroyed.
Maybe they search his laptop after and stuff like that.
Maybe.
Maybe he still had some porn. Maybe they're like, well, it's on the line, but it's not illegal.
Gutted. Well, he's still won though, isn't he, I suppose?
Yeah, somebody, if he can replace his collection and have another 40 grand on top.
As long as it ain't kiddie or snuff, I don't give a shit.
Yeah?
Do what you want, as long as it's consenting.
Or not illegal. No one cutting their dick off, giving it consenting.
Oh yeah, not that shit.
You don't want cannibalism going on.
No.
So from one strange love to another.
Go on.
This is an article entitled, I'm in love with a tree. It's the best sex I've ever had.
Nah.
Ooh. It's a woman.
It is. She's in love with this tree.
I thought it was going to be a guy sticking his dick in a tree.
Yeah, there's a hole in the tree that looks just like a vag, short to
Yeah.
him.
But it's a woman on the picture. Never.
Yeah. After a series...
Is there a branch?
After a series of disastrous relationships, Emma McCabe fell in love with a poplar tree called Tim and cites him as the best sex I've ever had. Opening up to Closer magazine, she explained that her feelings with Tim are genuine. She went on to say, and this is a quote, "He fulfills my emotional and sexual needs. I orgasm by rubbing against the bark naked. I love the feeling. I I love the feeling of skin-on bark contact, which gives me a more pleasurable pain sensation. And the feel of his leaves against my skin makes me tingle. I have sex with him every week. It's the best I've ever had. So every week she's sneaking out and banging and rubbing herself up against a tree.
In the park.
In the park.
With the bark.
Emma then went into details about one particular night with Tim. She says I took her top off and rubbed her naked breasts against Tim's trunk until I orgasmed. I look at other trees, but I don't touch. I wouldn't cheat on Tim.
Fuck me, this tree's got a better sex life than me.
How is she pleasuring the tree? I mean, surely the tree's got to get something out of this.
Vaginal juices.
Maybe he just squirts out in
A bit of sap.
On her face.
Covers her tits in sap. Oh, maybe. She added, I'd like to get married, but it'll be a low-key ceremony in my family. People may judge me, but Tim makes me happier than any man. Wow.
Tree.
With a tree.
I've seen it all though. You think you've seen it all? Then next week comes.
Yeah.
He's married a bench.
Hey, there was one woman who was in love with a fence until she cheated on it. There's men who have sex with cars.
Cars.
Yeah.
I think someone said to her, make like a tree and leave, and she...
She thought they said mate like a tree. Gotcha. Well, I hope they're using protection.
I wonder where it is.
It's all over him.
She's got to be a rural girl. It's got to be in the middle of the field somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah. I want to know where she got the name from.
Good old Tim.
I think we should go and cut that tree down.
And hold it ransom.
Yeah.
Send her a branch back.
The little branches through the face.
Send her some bark back. Do you reckon we can store a poplar tree in your flat?
Yeah, give it a go.
Looks pretty girthy.
It does. I think it might be a bit tall.
Make a nice table though.
Oh, now that's dark. You want to make her love Tim into a table and then show her.
It'll be nice.
All right then.
This headline is Saint Nicked.
Okay.
Peruvian drug dealers get a surprise visit from Santa and his little helper.
Okay. Well, we just watched a video to that and it was fantastic. If you ever want to see Santa crashing a door in with a sledgehammer
And his little elf.
and his little elf running behind him, it's just...
Imagine what the kids in the neighbourhood would see.
That's it. Like, Mummy, Santa's got a sledgehammer.
Don't be silly, son. It ain't Christmas Day.
And then you see him leading at your neighbour in cuffs. Mummy, Santa's working for the police now. I'm just glad it never went violent, because imagine watching Santa and his elf get gunned down.
Oh, Christ, traumatic.
Just a bit. I mean, obviously, Santa's not real, but you still want to see Santa getting gunned down, do you?
Not if you're a kid in the neighbourhood. Remember that year? Santa got a good down.
But on the plus side, you can cancel Christmas forever for the kid. You say, oh yeah, Santa's dead, no presents for you. Sorry, that's the way it works. You get away with about 10 years of that.
Well, Peruvian drug dealers got a surprise when Santa Claus and an elf broke down their door with a hammer. The Christmas figures turned out to be drug squad agents who had flak jackets hidden underneath their red, white and green outfits. They'd arrived in an undercover van on Sunday before breaking into the house with a large hammer to apprehend their
A
suspects.
sledgehammer, let's just call it what it is.
So before they bust through the door, or as they bust through the door, the drug dealer's kids are like, Santa! Oh!
Yeah, that's it. Why is Santa arresting Daddy? Daddy's on the naughty list. This is what happens if you're on the naughty list. Then they put a black bag on his head, taser him and drag him out. No, they don't really do that. But...
As he was pissing himself.
Yeah, just twitching.
It was only weed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Busting him for weed.
Oh.
It was just little baggies, wasn't it?
Bit of Christmas cheer.
It's probably not even £1,000 in that, was it?
Nah.
It's few £100 a weed, that's it. Oh, fuck me.
Spreading a bit of Christmas cheer. Surely
Yeah.
they've got bigger drug dealers to...
Yeah, but they've got a lot more guns and armed guards. This is an easy one, isn't it?
Yeah, they go for the low-hanging fruit, don't they? Get the numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
The war on drugs is complete bullshit anyway.
It said on there just that the Peruvian police use that tactic a lot, putting people in fancy dress.
Yeah.
It throws people out, apparently.
They use
I like it.
homeless people and street sweepers normally.
Yeah, but I mean, just imagine you are sat there in your flat and you got all your weed and you're like, oh, I'm going to go out and sell this to Pablo in a minute, get me money for the week. And then, next thing you know, Santa's bashing your door in. Now, if there was a guy dressed as a cop, you'd be like, oh shit, and reach for your gun. Because it's Santa, it just throws you for that split second of complete utter indecisiveness. Like, shit, Santa, oh fuck, and then you're being jumped on.
Well, that little bit of, I want to hug him.
Yeah.
I want to sit on his knee.
Can I tell you what I want for Christmas, Santa? Go on then. I don't want to go to jail. Too late.
You're getting a lethal injection, mate.
Jim will fucking fix it.
Here's a £1 mug, like you always get at the fucking Santa's grottos you go to when you're a kid. They give you a mug.
Yeah.
Mug? Fucking hell, I used to get a pencil, I'm sure.
Where are you going?
Cheap nasty one, obviously.
You know that guy dressed as Santa used to hang around at the shop sipping brandy?
Yeah.
Yeah. That he wasn't actually Santa.
That wasn't his pencil, what am I born with it?
No, you got molested.
Oh dear.
Come on, paid £1 for that. Bargain.
Okay.
Moving swiftly on.
Homeowner told to move out immediately after discovering doll's face cemented in the wall.
Well, that's creepy.
So, this homeowner's sister shared a horrifying snap of a baby doll's head embedded into a wall of her new house and left her creeped out, to say the least. So it looks like a little porcelain doll's head.
Just the face, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the head's cemented in and you can just see the face popping out. Creepy as fuck.
Smash it with a hammer.
Burn it with that fire drone.
So before buying the house, the prospective homeowners, have visited the property numerous times to ensure the house is right for them. But the woman who'd just been given the keys for a new home got a shock of her life when she come across this in the basement. It doesn't even look like concrete, does it?
No.
So he couldn't have even concrete the whole body in and just left the face exposed.
Well,
I think it is concrete. I think it's just weathered.
It's the basement in it, so I guess it's not the best concrete. They haven't finished it off as much. I don't know. It is weird, isn't it? I don't think I'd leave the house though. I'd just remove it, just smash it with a hammer.
It doesn't look cemented, but it says here it was cemented into the wall. People have been urging the homeowner to move out immediately. For what reason? I think it's quirky.
Quirky? It's creepy, but I wouldn't leave home. I mean, that's ridiculous.
I'd possibly draw some hair over the top of it and,
I'd just cover it over.
cover it over. It's
Yeah.
smash. You just want to smash the face in and cover
I do want to
it.
smash the face in with a hammer, admittedly, because it shouldn't be there, and then I'll just put a nice painting over where it used to be.
It's only got one eye. It's got a missing eye socket.
Yeah, that's what makes it more weird.
Do you think someone used to skull fuck it? Some creepy bastard.
Well, you'll know when you smash it, because you'll be a load of dried jizz on the back of the concrete thing.
It'd have to be a borrower. Because it's that small.
Maybe he's just a really small dude.
Trump. Might be his micropenis.
Trump.
Oh, apparently it was a trend in New York City and California to embed doll parts in the walls of your house.
What?
Oh.
In the late 60s and early 70s.
Well, that's a creepy
Why?
trend, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, one eye, Illuminati.
Aye.
Yeah, the left eye is covered.
Isn't...
Yeah.
Yeah, covered, yeah. That's the right eye that's exposed.
The Illuminati then.
Illuminati paedophiles, obviously.
Just go right in there.
That's what I'm going for.
Yeah. I thought that like that. Only if blood starts coming out of the faucet, then you know it's time to leave. That's about right. That's when you know your house is haunted. Or you get mysterious scratches appearing on your body.
I get them, but it's from the cat.
Or-
Kill me in the night.
Or have you got a demon in the flat?
We should do his fair share of chores.
Pay your rent.
Yeah.
So... Alright then, let's end the show on some fucked up facts.
Jingle.
Oh
I
yeah.
think we should have had jingle bells.
Oh.
Jingle bells. Like,
Facts, fucked up facts.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, is he here?
Cats sleep for about 16 hours a day, spend another 5 hours grooming themselves, leaving only 3 hours for anything else.
I'm just watching your cat lick its ass.
Oh, it's not for everybody, but that's what you want to watch, Claire.
No, I'm not. No.
If looking at the cat licking its arse is better than looking at me and Mike,
It
then
was
we'll
in
just
my
put the cat in a
peripheral.
glass box.
It was in my peripheral vision. I'm just like, And they do sleep a lot, don't they?
They do sleep a lot. I'd be a cat.
I'd be a cat, yeah.
It says here 16, I've heard it could be up to 18. That's incredible.
Was that from cat sources? Did Chester tell you that? Chester, stop scratching the chair.
Chester's about 20 hours a day, man. Oh, does he sleep?
He's going to knock your ashtray over, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, he has as well.
Really? Oh, shit. As we're talking about it now. Okay, next fact. Gorillas are glad to see old friends again, even if they've been apart for years.
Ah,
That's nice.
yeah. I like gorillas.
Yeah.
They're alright. They get my thumbs up. Not thumbs up them, but you know. They get my thumbs up from me, gorillas, they're alright.
One of the only other animals that can give you a thumbs up, isn't they?
Well, that's true. You know, Planet of the Apes never affected me like some people.
I want you to embrace the monkeys after Planet of the Apes. You don't want to turn on you.
That's it.
Them teeth.
And their super strength.
Yeah. Got no time for that shit.
Yeah, I know we fucking fighting monkeys
Yeah.
and gorillas. No thanks.
Come on, mate, just have a beer.
Yeah.
Let's have a joint and, we don't need to fight this out with them teeth.
Go on then. Do this with another.
Some football matches are now filmed with AI-powered cameras designed to track the ball during play.
Skynet.
Much to the annoyance of viewers, during the recent Inverness Caledonian Thistle versus Ayr United match,
Oh, fucking monsters of football here.
one camera kept confusing the ball with a bald-headed linesman.
So the one that's scooting up and down the middle of the pitch is like looking at the linesman instead of the ball.
Yeah, so the cameras, you just see the linesman instead of watching when the ball's going.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
he should be made to wear a cap.
No, he should be able to show his boredness off and embrace it. My bored brethren. Rise! Rise up!
That's discriminatory.
The AI's already...
boldness.
Yeah, the AI's already targeting us.
Yeah.
Is it...
Okay, the ball needs something else then.
Yeah, the ball
A
is...
wig.
Yeah, put a wig on the ball.
Oh, wig on the linesman would probably be easier.
Yeah. Or a hat on the linesman.
He should be allowed to display his bald head with pride.
All for the sake of the ball.
Can't you just put him on a different side of the pitch? That would help.
I don't think it matters, does it? It thinks it's the ball,
Yeah.
so you can stick him anywhere.
Well, I hope he gets a modelling career out of this. There was enough shots of him from different angles. I hope he gets a modelling career.
Maybe. In 1859, a British farmer called Thomas Austin brought 24 rabbits with him to his new home in Australia.
Right.
Within 6 years, the country's rabbit population swelled to 22 million.
Wow.
Dickhead.
What a knob. What did he think was going to happen?
What's he come with all them rabbits for?
Yeah, that's also another point.
Food?
Oh,
Maybe.
A man cannot live on rabbit alone.
Maybe he wanted to breed rabbits.
Well, he did a fucking good job,
He
didn't
did,
he? But they were everywhere.
I bet they had all the crops and everything.
Of course, that's why they introduced myxomatosis to kill them off.
They introduced that shit.
Yeah.
Never.
I didn't know that was man-made.
I don't know if it was man-made, but I'm sure that they put a load of infected ones out. So it would
Maybe.
spread.
Oh. What's, if you were to eat a myxomatosis rabbit, how does that affect you?
I don't know.
I don't think it does anything to you, but it's not advised you eat it.
Don't eat the eyeballs.
Don't eat the eyeballs or what's left of them.
It's the best bit.
No.
Full of juices.
Ew. Next one.
Children inherit their intelligence from their mother more than their father.
Bravo. Alright, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got 3 boys. They'll be alright.
Depends which Claire's turning up. If it's pissed Claire or normal Claire. Hi Claire, pissed Claire.
They'll be alright.
They'll be fine.
Fine.
On the night of the US election, Google searches for liquor store near me reached an all-time high.
I bet Google, because it could calculate, who was actually Googling that as well, whether it was Trump supporters or the Biden supporters.
Well, probably the Biden, because Trump was winning at the beginning.
He was.
Oh, crikey. No, but it could have been a celebratory thing as well.
Could have
All they just wanted,
both.
all they just wanted to get pissed.
Yeah.
Tension was too much.
It's probably both, Claire. That's probably why it was so high. You got the Trump supporters going, yeah, we're winning, let's get some beers. The Democrats, oh fuck, Trump's gonna win, where's the whiskey?
Oh man, the liquor stores could have been a right fucking mess if they got in at the same time.
Well, in the highbrow sort of areas, they wouldn't.
That's it, most people live... They gerrymander the districts, don't they? And things to... So most people sort of live with their own... People
Voters.
vote, yeah, they vote the same way, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's still going to be the odd few, isn't there?
Yeah, of course there is, yeah.
All them fringe ones that have got across, county lines and stuff.
And there was the people like arguing in the streets because they had like Trump signs up and Biden signs up and the neighbours.
Yeah.
How can you vote for that? Or how can you vote for him?
Only takes a bumper sticker, doesn't it?
Yeah, just
And
the one.
They didn't even realise their vote counts for nothing because they lose either way.
Yay, democracy!
Apparently, your motivation to get up and go starts to fail at age 54.
Mine's already gone.
I know, probably a long time ago.
Oh, I still got some, you old farts.
Depends what day it is. If it's a work day, I've got no get up and go, I've got to get out of bed, have I? Oh, have I? Oh, alright then. And my mind's racing trying to think of every conceivable option there is for me not to go to work.
I'm that annoying person that turns up at the office, the factory, wherever, that's just like, hi, good morning.
Oh, I'm not a morning person. I've got less of a morning person after lockdown when I didn't see any mornings.
Jimmy Carter's son smoked weed on the White House roof with Willie Nelson.
Nice.
Tidy.
Yeah, but if it was a black kid in a poor neighbourhood smoking weed with his mate on his roof, he would be thrown in prison.
That's true.
Isn't it?
I think the way that went was like Willie Nelson went up to the roof to smoke a joint for whatever reason he was there. His son maybe followed him up there, or he'd said, "Hey, did you smoke, man? Meet me on the roof in 5 minutes."
Cool. Imagine having the chance to sit on the top of the White House and smoke a joint.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be pretty sick. What have you, eh?
That would be nice. Here I am sitting the most leader of the free world's house. I'm sat on his roof smoking a joint.
Would you flick it or just put it out on the White House?
Oh, whoa, well, you don't want to burn it down. And you know that's... It's only happened once before. When the British did it in 1812.
Burn it down?
Burnt the White House down.
It's a rebuild then, it's fake.
It is, it's not the original.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Every day's school day.
It is. I come and teach your kids history if we get quarantined again.
There was recently a Dutch study determining what the most cheering songs to listen to are.
Right.
Right, go
Can
on.
anyone guess what the top 3 are?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your
Oh,
hands.
God.
Pop songs. Pop or rock songs.
Bop.
No.
Right.
Oh.
Can you give us a clue? I mean,
Well,
Mr.
okay,
Blue
they're all
Sky,
from-
like yellow.
they were all from the 70s.
70s, right.
They were all,
okay.
well, they were all active in the 70s.
Any from ELO?
No.
Go on then. I don't know.
Okay, number 3 is Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys.
Good vibration.
Alright, okay, I can see that. Yeah.
Second is Dancing Queen by ABBA.
Oh, really?
Dancing queen, young and sweet. Yeah. go
Yeah.
And then number 1 is probably one of your favourite bands, Ben.
Go on.
Queen.
No way.
Don't Stop Me Now.
Don't
Ah.
stop me now.
Yeah.
Good time.
Do you know why he wrote that?
Oh.
Do you know why he wrote that song? What his inspiration was? He did like a fucking 24-hour cocaine-fueled sex thing with a load of dudes, and that song was written about that. Don't Stop Me Now. I think he fucked a record number of dudes in one night, and he wrote that song about it.
Sounds like that MP from the other week.
Yeah.
The 25 bang orgy.
See, Freddie would have loved that. He'd have been right there.
Yeah. I want to break free.
Greatest frontman of all time,
He's up there,
He's
isn't he?
amazing, isn't he?
I'd argue. No one used to get the crowd going like him on the interaction and all that. Hey, yo.
And who wears a silk cape? Amazing.
Why the fuck not?
Didn't Elton John copy a silk cape?
Probably. Elton John used to have some exotic outfits, didn't he?
Or do you think he copied Elton John? Or
Oh, no, I reckon Freddie had that first.
I think.
Yeah.
Bold move, isn't it? Wearing a silk cape and a skin tight body sort of cat suit.
It is a bold move.
Came out the darkness, did it as well, didn't he?
Mm,
What's his name?
Justin Hawkins.
That's it.
But they sold out when they did a Christmas song.
Oh,
We no longer speak of them.
okay.
They were shit anyway, but I hated them even more once they did that song.
Yeah.
In fact, all their records, whoever owns a Darkness record should have it taken away from them and it should be publicly burnt in their town square.
No, they weren't that bad.
Yeah, they were.
Elephant shrews are more closely related to elephants than to shrews.
Elephant what?
The elephant shrew.
I've never seen an elephant shrew before.
There goes a picture of one.
What is it?
It's an elephant shrew.
Right, so it's a little mouse type thing with a red and yellow sort of snout and a black
Oh, that's kind of cute.
brownie behind, and it's like a mouse.
Nose with a long nose. A longer nose. A trunk.
Yep.
Sort of looked like an anteater, but on
It
a
does
very
look-
Yeah.
small.
Well, I want one as a pet now.
It's like a mouse, the little anteater snout in it.
Yeah, and sniff around
And
with its
apparently-
nose at the end,
Yeah.
sort of like an elephant, like move it around a bit.
Well, I want one now.
I can't remember the fact about it.
It's got more to do with an elephant than it has a shrew.
Yeah, because the nose is
Yeah.
moving, isn't it? Yeah.
Would think how big an elephant is.
Yeah, so his nose is going to move like this at the end. Oh, yeah, definitely want one now.
Do you think they're the mice that all the other elephants are afraid of? Because elephants always freak out when mice are about.
Maybe they're not scared of the elephant shrew because they're closely related.
Yeah, but maybe the elephant shrews want to come up and be mates with the elephants. So they all trot over like, hey buddies, look at our nose, look at our trunks, man. Look, we're really small versions of you, but we're like mice. And they go, fuck mice, and Stumpy. And they can never be friends.
No, I don't think they could ever be friends.
And I think they look like little elephants, so they have an existential freak out.
Maybe they think they're tripping. Oh man, there was loads of little usses. Run away.
In the 2019 European elections, one British voter wrote wank next to every party on their ballot slip, except for the Green Party, which they annotated with not wank. This was deemed acceptable as a vote.
Oh, they found my vote.
I was voted Green in the European elections. I never thought of doing that though.
Wank. Says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Geoffrey the Hunchback, Duke of Lorraine in 1076, was killed when an assassin stabbed him from below whilst hiding in his toilet.
Oh, that's just bad form.
So he was hiding in a latrine.
Yeah.
Obviously some sort of long drop. So
Yeah.
someone's like dug it out. He's in the shit.
He's hiding in the shit. And how does he know the king's ass though?
Well, the king will only have one toilet, won't he?
Well, I guess so, yeah. He'd have his own private
Oh,
toilet, so he's
sick.
hiding in the king's private toilet latrine, covered in the king's shit.
Well, I'd make sure
ankles.
I'd make sure to get him, find out when they're taking the shit away, put in a new empty, whatever they're putting in there.
I think it's fucking emptied it out somewhere. They didn't clean it or nothing.
Yeah, they dig it out and it becomes sort of like compost.
Oh, it's just permanently there.
Yeah. Do you know
It'll be like a big chamber pot that they just sort of at the end of the
He's
week.
not hiding in a chamber pot, Mike. So it's stabs him underneath. It's obviously a wooden latrine kind of situation going on.
God.
And he's hiding in the shit.
He's determined.
I'll give him his due. But I still think that's bad form.
It is bad for.
You know, that's not cricket,
I'm not sure
is it?
that would totally kill you, would it? You know, as soon as you just felt a little prick up your arse, you'd be straight off there, mate.
Is that speaking from personal experience, Claire?
Maybe. You'd be right out there, wouldn't you? You'd be like, woo,
Yeah.
woo.
I suppose you could do the female artery, couldn't you? Slice up to the inside of the thigh.
Oh,
They're not stitching that back together in the back then, are they?
no.
You're dead in minutes. So then you're covered in blood and shit.
Ah.
And if he's just jacked off.
Or someone's just fucked him up the ass.
It's not in the snuggery.
There's always buggery in the snuggery.
Research suggests that the less a man sleeps, the more masculine he is perceived to be.
Really? Sleep for fucking... I'd sleep for 12 hours if I could.
So the less you sleep,
Yep.
the less masculine you're deemed to be.
The less you sleep, the more masculine you're deemed to be. Real men don't need sleep.
Ah.
That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know whether it's other people or the person that's sleeping. Not sure.
Well, either way, I like to sleep, so...
On average, your friends are richer, more popular and happy than you are.
If that was the case with everybody, then everyone would be perpetually rich and famous and amazing.
Yeah.
You just feel shit about yourself all the time.
So they're now looking at each other going, well, are they more rich and popular than me?
I guess if you find out that your friends aren't richer, more popular and happy than you, then all of you are at rock bottom. You know what I mean?
Or if you look around and think that they're not, then you realise that you're the rich, popular one, and everyone likes you.
It could be that.
I think it's more to do with, you know, when you look around yourself, you go, oh, they've got a really great life, and it's easier to put yourself down inside your own head.
Let's go. I couldn't give two fucks. Good for them. Well done.
No, I'm just saying, like, on the outside, you give, like, people on the outside an easier time than yourself.
Like you said, then I bury the resentment deep inside myself, let it grow and burn until one day I'm capering manically in front of a burning neighbour's house. It's not happened before, though. It's never happened before.
Here's another male fact. Men only think about sex once every 50 minutes.
Depends what I'm doing.
Once every 50?
50. They put only in that.
I remember when I was a young lady, they used to say it was every X amount of seconds.
Wow.
I remember hearing that stat as well. It was like every 30 seconds
Every
a
30
sexual thought
seconds.
popped in a man's head.
Yeah.
Every 50 minutes, apparently.
Well, they've obviously become less masculine, haven't they? You know, I think that ties in the one before it, doesn't it?
Yeah, everyone's getting too much sleep.
Everyone's sleeping more, becoming less masculine, and not thinking about sex anymore.
Oh, the human race is going to die out.
But we are sleeping more on average, we're sleeping less.
We're sleeping less.
We used to sleep 10 hours a night before the introduction of the electric light bulb.
Right.
It's now been cut to 7.5.
Oh right, okay. I beat that every day.
See, we go back to no light bulbs, or we'll sleep better. The Luddite movement's gaining ground again, another valid point.
And we'll lower population because no one want to fuck.
How do you think they entertain themselves? There's no telly. That's all
Yeah,
they did. That's why we have families with 10 kids.
Yeah, but we just said the more man sleeps, the less masculine he is.
Yeah, but that becomes the new norm then, doesn't it? I don't know.
Well, I'm up for it.
So you're more rested, so you want to get it on.
Yeah, I feel refreshed. And in the winter, once it's dark at 4 o'clock, what else can you do?
Without kids, not a lot, but with kids, just like, fuck.
No, you're just shut in a room, go for it. We're back to living in like thatched cottages too in this reality, in this idea.
Thatched cottages.
Brandolini's law is a
What?
law that holds that the amount of energy needed to refute bullshit is an order of magnitude bigger than to produce it.
Is that something within me, is it? It sounds quite spiritual, that might.
Basically he's saying that the energy needed to refute bullshit is more than the energy to produce it.
It's more difficult to say it's bullshit than it is to just talk bullshit.
Yeah, it's basically just saying just ignore it, I guess.
Yeah, but then stuff like that spreads and it's not a good idea.
I've been saying that all along, haven't I? I've been saying it's easier to swallow conspiracy theory because it's just more entertaining as opposed to just the truth, which is like a reality.
Just end up sobbing in a corner.
Yeah, we're literally just walking around every day, just doing mundane life. As opposed to a conspiracy theory where everyone's against us and it's like James Bond.
You sound like you want the Total Recall holiday on Mars where you're
I
a fucking
do.
secret agent for 2 weeks.
Why haven't they invented it already?
Because it'll fuck with your brain. The film established that.
I'd just be the movie star and I'd go for a spa and, you know, everyone would be like, cheer. And I'd pick up a Golden Globe for nothing and just smile.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be real.
I know, yeah, but it's implanted, Ben.
Alright.
Does anyone like to take a guess what the aeroplane is called that is used to transport the world's most valuable racehorse?
Racehorse 1.
Close. Air Horse 1.
Air Horse 1. Oh, why did I even go for that? That's terrible.
That's good, that is. I like that.
Yeah, me too. Although, why should he get his own jet?
Because he's very special.
Yeah, I suppose so, but maybe he'd just rather be out frolicking with the other horses.
Like on the Lloyd's advert.
Yeah. Then again, now that horse is probably just like shagging and eating and running all the time, isn't he?
Advert nearly makes me cry.
Claire, don't fall for it. Don't make them feel sorry. Don't make them feel sorry for you.
bankers.
For the bankers. They robbed everybody. They took everything.
It's all for family, Ben!
Just because they've got a black horse on an advert.
and a little youngling horse as well. Oh, it just gets you. Bank with us.
Fucking bankers.
Bankers.
I hate that advert. By your side, leeching off
leeching off you. That's what I thought, you little fucker.
By your side, repossessing your home when you can't afford the mortgage payments because we allowed you to have too much money.
Yeah.
That you could no way ever pay back.
Live in Prisley.
Yeah.
Posh part of Telford, if
Yeah.
anyone's listening.
I'll leave us with this little ditty. Demodex mites, close relatives of ticks and spiders,
Right.
are permanent and mostly harmless residents of the human face.
Oh, is that those ones that live on the eyelashes?
Must be. They have no anus, so when they die, they expel a lifetime of feces into your pores.
Oh,
Great.
nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
Happy New Year!
Hey, Happy New Year! Creatures are living and dying on your face and then expelling their own excrement into your pores. Every single spot you get is like dead bug shit you're squeezing out your skin.
There's little mites that live on your eyelashes as well.
Fuck them too.
But everything's got to live, Ben, hasn't it?
No, I'm going to start fumigating myself every single day.
Start steaming your
I'm
face.
going to start I'm going to go into a full body sauna.
Oh my god, by next year, yeah, he's going to come back and he's going to be like Ben from like 20 years ago. Except with no hair. Still.
What do you mean? I still look like that guy? Still look like him. I haven't aged at all, apart from the hair loss.
Crow's feet.
What crow's feet? Those are laughter lines.
Laughter lines.
I've had that much fun.
It's okay. I've got the brow.
You rubbing those foreskins into your face?
I'm having micro injections of them, yeah. Oh, I'd say that's the end of the show. Not on that
Happy New
note.
Year, guys.
Happy New Year. Have a safe New Year, and thank you for listening. It's been fun. Don't drink the Flavour Aid. Don't join a cult. I've been Ben.
Thanks for listening. I've been Mike. Peace out. May the force be with you.
Have an open mind, but not so open that it dribbles out your ears, guys.